We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So, Remy Na did an interview with Memphis Bleak, and she subliminally admits that she regrets going after Nicki Minaj. Let's take a listen to what she has to say.
About the female lyricism, where it's at right now.
I feel like I contributed to that.
That's right.
I feel like I contributed
100%.
to that. I don't know if, like, they'll ever give it to me while I'm here and still moving around. But when I came home, it was a very different climate from when I went away.
That's a fact.
Like, people may not remember when I went away. I called my case in 2007. I got locked up March 2008. 2008, 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, I was locked up. So when I came home, it was just one. Like, Nick was out here like...
She was dominating.
She wasn't fucking with nobody.
Yeah.
If somebody wanted a feature that was a female rapper, it was gonna be her. If, a project came out, that's what it wasn't, no options. And I was just like, damn, like, okay, that's cool. But But I'm home and I gotta get to this bag. Once everything happened with me and her, and we fell out for some stupid shit to me, I had the opportunity to do Summer Jam. And of course, everybody was expecting me to be on bullshit, which I was, of course. Like, I was. I took my whole budget. They might have paid me about like $60,000 that year, 60, 70, and I took my whole budget. I called Kim, I called MC Light, I called CARDI, I called Young and May, I called Yo-Yo, I called Queen Latifah, and whatever they needed, hair, makeup, flights, whatever, I took my budget and I got everybody. Like, I wanted to show, like, yo, just the people that came before me, the people that was there now, the people that I seen that was coming. Like, Cardi didn't even have a... Bodak Yellow was out, but niggas wasn't even playing it on hot. Like, I had a big-ass argument with niggas because I just wanted to give literally 120 seconds on my set. So I was like, well, it's my set, so I don't really care what y'all feel. And that's it.
So let me know how y'all feel about that. So basically, Remy Ma's a liar because she said that Nicki Minaj stopped her bag when she was dropping Sheether. Remember, she did a bunch of interviews. She said, oh, Nicki stopped my bag. She making phone calls. Now she's saying they fell out over some stupid shit. So which one is it, Remy Na? Okay? Is it some stupid shit because your career completely fell off? Or were you lying? Okay? Because it could only be one of the two. And then the fact that she only got paid $60,000 to perform at Summer Jam. Like $67,000 after taxes, and when you had to pay Papoose, what did you have left? How did they all afford to get their makeup done and, bring out their like whole crew? Because usually celebrities, whether they're big or small, don't travel alone. Queen Latifah don't travel alone. She got security. Cardi B probably wasn't as big, but how did she even afford all of that with, $40,000? Because that's what it was. After, you got to pay Papoose, your taxes, your lawyer, because you are a criminal. Like, I don't even understand how $67,000 was to cover all them damn people. But most of them were DNF listers, like Lil' Kim, no shade, and, Rod Digga. Most of the older female rappers were flops, no shade. But it definitely sounds like she regrets what she did to Nicki Minaj because she even says she was on bullshit. And I think Titanic Records regrets paying Remy to diss her because they didn't really benefit. So ASAP, the colorist, said Rihanna was in the studio, in his recent interview with Messi Lee. And fans are speculating that Cardi B and Rihanna could possibly get in the studio and do something together because there was a rumor that they are allegedly working together. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Wouldn't be shocked, especially if Camel Face have anything to do with it. Let's not act like Rihanna isn't under Roc Nation. Okay, I think some people believe that she's not under Roc Nation. She definitely is. Okay, Camel Face is still very much in control of Rihanna's career, whether people want to admit it or not. Yes, she hasn't put out an album in 10 years, but in those 10 years, she's still been under Devil Nation. She has not left, okay? That is control. When you don't even drop music and you still under camel face and you don't even drop music, that's the biggest control you can ever have. Plus, he also has some ownership in Fenty, which I previously discussed. Do your Googles, okay? If you don't know that, then you must have been living under a rock. The point of the matter is, I do not find it shocking that Rihanna, who is also cool with Messy Lee, would work with Cardi B, okay? It's not shocking to me. I wouldn't be shocked if this song drops tomorrow. Not going to happen, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked if it did, because Camel Face does not want any of his artists that are under Roc Nation working with Nicki Minaj. So that Nicki collaboration ain't gonna happen. Okay, especially after she basically dragged him in the last year or so. The only thing, though, I just don't think that this collaboration would help Rihanna in a sense. Definitely gonna go like top 10, probably even number 1, because Rihanna hasn't dropped music. But again, I don't think that it would really benefit Rihanna. It definitely will benefit Cardi B because she just dropped a song and the song flopped. So that means she doesn't really have no motion. People are not checking for Cardi B musically. Because if you drop solo music and, you getting playlisting, 5 million likes, people should be supporting the song. The song should have went top 10. It's not going top 10. It'll go top 30. But that's kind of low for Cardi B, who says her records live in the top 10. She said that. Nobody else said that but her. So, to me, I feel like it would only benefit Cardi B, and it wouldn't benefit Rihanna. Rihanna's only dropping music so Camel Face could leave her alone. Now, it looks like a federal judge has issued a 64-page summary judgment opinion and order in the Emilio Garcia versus Roc Nation lawsuit, allowing several of Garcia's key claims against Megan Thee Stallion, Roc Nation, Hot Girl Touring LLC, and Megan Thee Stallion Entertainment Inc. to move forward. Judge Gregory H. Woods held that a reasonable jury could conclude that all defendants exercised sufficient control over Garcia's work schedule, pay, job duties to qualify as his joint employers. As a result, the court denied summary judgment on Garcia's wage and hour claims brought under both the New York and California law. The court also ruled that a jury could reasonably find Garcia was retaliated against after repeatedly raising concerns about his pay, allowing his retaliation claims under the New York labor law and California labor code to proceed toward trial. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, if you don't know exactly what this case is about, basically, Emilio was a photographer for Megan Thee Stallion. He was getting underpaid. Desiree fired him, especially after he caught Megan Thee Stallion having sex in the car with another woman. I guess they were scissoring each other. He felt uncomfortable. He raised concerns about that and other things that Megan Thee Stallion was doing, and then he ended up getting fired. So that's basically what happened, and it looks like this is going to move forward to trial. So Megan Thee Stallion, Act 3 might be put on pause depending on when the trial is, okay? So let me know who you guys think is going to win in court. I think that he's going to have enough evidence to showcase that he was wrongfully terminated, but I wouldn't be shocked eventually if the judge gets paid off, allegedly, or if the judge changed their mind last minute like they did with the Milagro case. First, Milagro's defamation case was dismissed because she didn't receive a cease and desist before she received a lawsuit, but then the judge said that the defamation was going back, and, Milagro was liable. Okay? So I think eventually the judge will get paid off. Now, moving on from that, Scratch Off goes off and crashes out after she gets dragged by Charleston White, who is I don't even know who the fuck this man is. But the point of the matter is, he was dragging her, and this is what she had to say.
About 21 Savage and Lotto. Lotto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga.
You old, ugly, scrawny, country bitch. Bitch. Talking about walking. What is talking about acting like I'm a boss? And watch your mouth with that word. You older than my mama and my daddy. Baby. When it comes to that baby, don't say nothing. I don't even want to hear the word baby in my name in a sentence. Bitch. Little boy. Don't let y'all be loud and wrong for too long. I ain't married man. Bitch.
So after that 21 below average, he decided to post scratch off on his Instagram and say wifey. Okay. Now, fans have noticed that 21 below average has been posting scratch off a lot recently since that blind item came out of him allegedly wanting scratch off to get rid of the baby. Okay. Once that blind item came out, he's been posting scratch off a lot, I guess, trying to diffuse the situation or change the narrative. Now, here's my thing. 21 and scratch off been seeing each other since 2020, right? Now, it's been like 6 years, 5 years, whatever you want to call it. If she's wifey, why won't you put a ring on it? Okay, unless you're still married. You know, like, it just doesn't logically make sense. You just started posting scratch off only because the rumors of you wanting to get rid of the baby started surfacing. You calling her wifey, she's not your wife. You had a baby with her. You've been with her for 5 years. You won't marry her. Y'all don't do no red carpets together. Not saying that y'all have to. I understand people want to remain private. But the point of the matter is something seems off. Okay? Something seems off. All of a sudden now you want to claim her because of a blind item. You wasn't claiming her before. Even when she had the baby. You was on mute. It seems like 21 moves a little bit more calculated. Because, in my opinion, I think that Scratch Off has told him that she wants to be claimed. You know, she's the mother of his child. She wants to be claimed. I think she's made it an issue behind the scenes. And I think he is trying to have his cake and eat it too. I think he's still sleeping or entertaining the other baby mamas. And he wants to keep Scratch Off around as well. So, to make everybody happy, he gonna still be married. But then he gonna call Scratch Off wifey and never marry her. Even though it would make sense to marry Scratch Off because she's a U.S. citizen, just like your baby mama. So you could divorce her and marry Scratch Off. I don't know if they would care if you got a divorce, but they might look into it. Because, you know, ICE do check-ins, you know, no shade. But he's a celebrity. I'm sure he can get special treatment. But the point of the matter is, I just think it's weird to be all of a sudden posting Scratch Off when you weren't posting her for years until that blind item came out. You're not genuine and you're not fooling me at all. Now, Kendrick Lamar always got him mad. They always press about Kung Fu Kenny. The Game, the clout chaser, left a comment under a video arguing that Kendrick Lamar should show him more respect for supporting him earlier in his career and helping usher him into the industry. The video also criticized Kendrick for allegedly pretending to be mysterious and Jesus Christ, while suggesting the Game deserves at least a phone call from him. There is also some speculation that Kendrick Lamar distanced himself from the Game once the Game brought Champagne Thickums to Compton to do the music video for their song that they did in 2015. I believe it was like 100 or something like that. I think that's what it was called. and allegedly Champagne Thickums was taking shots at Kendrick Lamar, and that's what caused the strain between Kendrick and the game. Okay, now the game also left a comment under the video where they were criticizing Kendrick Lamar. He said, "At least one nigga get it. Fans and internet goofies will never get it. These niggas aren't who they think they are. One day I'm gonna pull the curtain down so you can see every clown in the circus." In regards to Kendrick Lamar not really acknowledging him. Let me know how y'all feel about it. One thing I respect about Kendrick Lamar, he don't give a fuck. He does not try to be friends with nobody, and it has worked in his favor. The pretend to be mysterious thing doesn't work because he is mysterious, because y'all don't never know his next move, and he rarely ever pop out. He pop out like every 3 to 5 years. So you can't really say he's not mysterious because y'all don't ever know his next move. Even Drake didn't know his next move and was completely blindsided during the rap beef. Okay, so let's stop there. I like that Kendrick Lamar doesn't kiss ass, and regardless of why him and the game fell out, he doesn't need the game. The game needs him. That's why he wants the Kendrick Lamar acknowledgement. The Drake acknowledgement ain't good enough, okay? Why do you care about Kendrick acknowledging you if you so cool with Drake? So it don't even make any sense. You need that Kendrick cosign. Without the Kendrick cosign, you know that rap career ain't going nowhere because Drake can't save you. He won't even give you another feature. And maybe Drake should learn a thing or two from Kendrick, which I think he's starting to do now, but you know, Kendrick never tried to work with everybody. Drake tried to hop on everybody's record, try to work with everybody. The Game, ASAP, DJ Khaled, and it bit him in the ass. Because now he don't fuck with nobody except for the Game. But he fell out with everybody in the industry. Kendrick Lamar doesn't kiss ass, and that's why people don't like him. And that's why I respect him. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Ariana Grande, Perez Hilton, Titanic Records. Link will be in the description. And I hope you guys have a great day.